Federal judge blocks Trump administration's use of 18th-century wartime law to deport Venezuelan migrants. A federal judge in Texas has issued a permanent injunction preventing the Trump administration from using the Alien Enemies Act, an 18th-century wartime statute to deport Venezuelan migrants alleged to be gang members. This landmark ruling marks the first time a court has declared the administration's invocation of this law unlawful, halting expedited deportations and reinforcing the migrants' right to due process. U.S. District Judge Fernando Rodriguez Jr., appointed by Trump, ruled that the administration exceeded its authority by invoking the Alien Enemies Act, AEA, to detain and deport Venezuelan nationals in South Texas, permanently blocking such actions under this statute. The judge found that the AEA, historically used only during declared wars or armed invasions, does not apply to the Trump administration's claim that the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua is invading the United States. The statute's language requires an actual armed organized attack, which was not met. Before this case, the AEA had been invoked only 3 times in U.S. history, most notably during World War II to intern Japanese Americans. Its use to deport migrants accused of gang affiliation is unprecedented and beyond the law's intended scope. The administration's March 2025 proclamation aimed to fast-track deportations of Venezuelans suspected of gang ties, sending many to the notorious Terrorism Confinement Center, CECOT, prison in El Salvador without standard judicial hearings, prompting multiple lawsuits. Judge Rodriguez emphasized that allowing the president to unilaterally declare an invasion and deport individuals without judicial review would eliminate statutory limits and undermine the court's role in interpreting the law. The ruling applies to the Southern District of Texas, covering cities like Brownsville, McAllen, and Houston, and may influence other ongoing cases challenging the administration's use of the AEA nationwide. The American Civil Liberties Union, which represented the Venezuelan plaintiffs, hailed the ruling as a critical victory, protecting migrants from unlawful summary deportations and ensuring constitutional due process rights. As of the ruling, neither the Justice Department nor the White House has publicly responded, but legal experts expect the administration to appeal or seek alternative legal avenues to continue deportations. This decision challenges one of the Trump administration's most aggressive immigration enforcement tools, underscoring judicial checks on executive power and reaffirming legal protections for migrants despite political pressure to expedite removals. The ruling represents a significant judicial rebuke of the Trump administration's use of a centuries-old wartime law to circumvent immigration procedures, reinforcing the principle that even powerful executive actions must comply with constitutional and statutory limits.